Sorry about that. I'm just getting ready to spawn into the map and start rotations. Alright, let's get to it. Alright, let's see what we got here. One of the first things I gotta do, I got a couple dimes I gotta shoot. I had some crazy RNG and about 100 kills. I spawned like no diamonds. And then all of a sudden I get 7 diamonds in 37-ish kills. Alright, let's see where we're going here. This one up here is the first time I gotta shoot. And his estimate says 277 to 331, but just looking at his rack, I'm gonna guess he's 300. His rack is massive, and all 300 dimes look the same. Their racks are identical. Got him with a heart shot. I'm looking for the Fabled Ashen typical rack. That's the last fur and last rack I need for moose, and then I'm going to be moving on to something else. I just don't know what yet. But I'm going to go around the front of this moose and look at his rack close up, because I'm all but certain he's... Ooh, 298.04. Okay. Let's tax him. Not bad. And he's max weight. Cool. Alright, on to the next zone. Already? What is it? Oh, a bear. This is the first time I've ever been attacked by a bear. It's gone. I was starting to think bears attacking you was a myth. That's another monster, bro. 229 to 283. He looks pretty big. I think he's going to score at the high end of that. Yeah, he'll score at the high end. Down he goes. What's up? Welcome to the stream. See where this guy went. A little bit over here. I think this is going to be 3 dimes in a row. He certainly looked like a dime. Let's see what we got here. I'm going out on a limb and saying that's 280. That's my guess. Oh, he's a troll. Wow. All right. 267.9. Might as well go over here and take this guy. This guy over here, he has the highest estimate I've seen of any moose. Never seen a trophy estimate this high. 299 to 353. Yeah, I've never got a 301 moose. The highest I got was 300.5. Another heart shot. Welcome to the stream. Where did this guy go? He's right over here. This guy's estimate was 299 to 353. The highest I've ever got is 300.5. Never got a 301. So we're gonna see. Yeah, that's a 300 rack. 300.61. That's officially the record for the highest dime moose I've ever got. Let's tax him. Alright, move along. So I'm working on getting OBS situated for my upcoming Great One giveaway stream on August 15th at 5 p.m. $147. Want that guy in the back. There we go. 197, yeah. Oh, that was low. Yeah, he's not gonna die. Pulled the trigger too soon. I probably just skimmed his skin. Yeah, he's not gonna die. Let's move to the next zone. $300 or $300. Another heart shot. Whole bunch of stuff running. That guy just kind of laid down. What are we on to next? Let's see here. Right over here. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the stream. Let's see what we get here. Yeah, we'll take that guy. Got him on a single lung or a liver. How's it going? Welcome to the stream. I just recently changed to shooting both of these zones, and I've been forgetting to claim the moose from the first zone before I come and claim this one. Something I gotta remember to do. Because then I'll come back to this zone and there won't be a moose here, and I'll be like, oh yeah, I forgot to claim it. And I don't like leaving dead animals on my map and not claiming them. Where did the other buddy go? Yeah, he's right up here. Nothing special. Nothing special. Oh, we got a dime potential 4. He's gonna, I guess, call it troll, but I guess level 4s can't really troll. Shovels don't look big enough to make dime. Alright, I got him with a heart shot. Yep, 237. We got next here. I guess we'll go down and check him out. Where is he? There he is, over behind the trees. This is the great one that I'll be giving away and announcing the winner on a live stream on August 15th at 5 p.m. I have another video where you can comment what your favorite map is, and you'll have a chance to take this home. I'll be using a random comment picker. Hopefully I got OBS squared away by then. That's the guy. Already 15:30. Welcome in. See what we got here. That's the solo. That's the other solo. Oh, there he is. Well, I can barely see him. I think I can get a shot at him. That's risky. Let's see what we got there. Yeah, I got him with a lung shot. How's it going? See where he went off to. Alright, straight ahead. I'm really hoping to get another great one to spawn before I give that speckled spider away. We run off the side of the mountain? Right here at the top. Nothing special. I should be getting OBS squared away soon so that the stream looks better. Because streaming straight from the PlayStation ain't cutting it. Oh, I missed a zone. Let's go right back down there. Where are we at here? There we are. Oh, hey guys. See what we got. Big level 4 it looks like. Of course he's gonna stand behind everything else. Why wouldn't he? There we go. See what we got going on. Yeah, I got no shot. Where are you going? Nothing special. Time is it 15:54. I guess you can go back and check out that great one that I'm giving away August 15th. Oh, hey guys. That's him right there. I also have an albino musk deer in this drink zone for their drink zones, and then 50 meters away in this drink zone, I have a piebald musk deer. All right. Run another cycle here. I feel like there's a moose missing, but I doubt it. Double lung that one. Once I get OBS squared away, the streams will be much better. You can only stream to the YouTube platform from the PlayStation at 1080p. Nothing special. And we'll go here. got a jumper here again. It's kind of a common thing for this herd. Right about the, I don't know, 5th or 6th time this guy hasn't showed up. I think one time he just came back by himself. I'm not going to worry about him right now. Nice, 11 people in. I appreciate y'all for stopping by. Yeah, I think I can hit that. You don't just stand there, buddy. Nice, 13 in. I really appreciate everybody for stopping by. I'm really working on making the streams better. Nothing special again. Seven. So I'm gonna take you. Was the one I shot earlier. I totally forgot I shot one earlier and it didn't die. Yeah, definitely shot him low. over the last few days, went about 100 kills without spawning a single diamond. Not even a level 5. And then the last couple days, in the last 50, 60 kills, I've spawned, I guess it would be 8 or 9 diamonds now. I'd have to count them up again. 3 of them were 300 and 1 was a 298. RNG's been wild. Nothing special. I just want to say it again, I am working on getting OBS up and running. I want to make the streams and videos as high quality as I can for everybody that's going to watch it. There's our guy. I hope everybody's doing great today. You did not die with your ass in the air, bro. No, you didn't. What? Oh, that's a terrible way to go, buddy. Once I get an Ashen and a typical rack, hoping I could get both in the same spawn, I'm done with Moose. I'm moving on to something else. Okay, homie, 196. Yeah, you. I got a lot of videos coming up soon. I got some different guides structured towards beginners, but really for anyone. Great one grinding, herd management, hunting pressure. Got the Great One giveaway coming up in 11 days. Oh, all right, nobody's here. Your whole herd's not there. I might do some videos of seeing what initial spawn rares and diamonds I can get on certain maps that I don't really play or haven't really hunted anything on. Oh, and their zone's not here either. Well, 1 minute trick don't work for me. I have to main menu. I've tried the 1 minute trick a jillion times. It does nothing. I don't know if it's because I'm on PlayStation. Just doesn't work for me. I always have to main menu. And the one time I say it never works, it works. Oh, there he is. I'm like, did we get another jumper? He's over here standing in the weeds. That's why I use the Argus scope, because I'm kind of blind in real life. I probably could use the Odin, but I like that 16 times zoom. Usually I don't usually take follow-up shots. You're standing in a worse place, man. I want to shoot you in the head. What are you doing? You glitching out, bro. The other day I went to a zone and then I started looking at the zone and one of the moose just went, just like someone kicked it, an invisible force kicked it and it just flew and it was gone somewhere. I've seen floating moose. This game's been doing some wild stuff lately. I really wish they would make a PS5 version of this game, but I don't think they're going to do that. I honestly think they're working on a different game because they pulled all their devs from the Hunter or the Angler Call of the Wild, and they're no longer working on that, and they're all focused on the Hunter. So I'm assuming, my best guess is that they're working on a new game or a better engine or both. Well, hey there, lady. Nothing special. Let's go see if they're spawned in back here, because I didn't shoot anything here. Yeah, let's see. Yeah, let's go get them. What's the time? 15:20. I've got 2 more zones after this. That's good. think I can get you from here. Slow down. And if you guys notice, I don't really hold my breath whenever I'm shooting at something. Unless it's like an extremely precise shot I need to take, I typically don't hold my breath. I don't know why. I attribute it to me being left-handed, and I grew up in a right-handed world. I do all kinds of things backwards and funny compared to everybody else because I'm left-handed. Is that the reason? I don't know. You gonna run me over? Oh, come on, almost there. Come on, oh, you got it. Oh. I didn't even have to come up here. You need something, bro? Nothing special again. Another empty zone. Yeah, I'll go to the last zone and then we'll see, and then I'm probably going to main menu and come back. Another dime potential level 4. I'd imagine because I've got 8 or 9 dimes in like 50 kills, I'm not going to see a level 5 for a while. I'm not sure why RNG's been doing this to me lately. Dirt nap, buddy. See what you're going to end up being. Map 267. Let's see here. How long have I been streaming here? 66 minutes. I'll probably do one more cycle and then wrap this up. Oh yeah, I was like, what's going on here? I know what's going on here. On a main menu. All right. There we go. I've done this before. Use a 500 Jeffrey, which in real life would shoot through like 10 moose. And the moose goes to itch himself, and the bullet hits the antler, and it's a non-vital shot, which is crazy. 500 Jeffrey is one of the most powerful rounds of ammunition made. I might do some hunting on Peru, maybe on another stream here soon once I get my OBS squared away. And because I haven't done much hunting on Peru. I killed one jaguar. I bought like all the DLCs in the game, and I haven't really hunted on much of them. I used to have this game on a different account, but I totally lost access to that account. I've tried many different ways to retrieve it, and I haven't been able to. Like, I'm never going to get access back to it, but it was nothing special. That was back when I didn't really do great one grinding. I mean, I had some rares and, diamonds, but I had about 1,500 hours on that account. We'll see if our little jumper boy came back. He did not. I'm gonna go over here. No, I main menued it. Don't matter. There ain't gonna be no dead body over here. Yeah, so he went somewhere else, which my assumption is over here. He's jumped over here a couple times. That's okay. I'll find him later. I got 2 lakes where moose love to jump. It's like the only 2 places I ever have any jumpers. And it's this lake right here, and this one right here. Almost every time I kill this moose down here, he jumps, and then I gotta go track him down, and then he'll come back. So the herd size is always changing from 3 to 4, 3 to 4. It's kind of annoying. What do we got? Yeah, I can do that. Oh, that's awesome. I'm up to 20. I really appreciate everybody stopping by. Well, hey, how's it going? How you doing? Yeah, I'm actually going to be killing a great one on stream on August 15th. I'm giving a great one away. So I have a video that post in the comments what your favorite map is if you play on PlayStation, and that'll enter you into the rotation of people. And I'm going to use a random comment picker to pick that on the 15th. I don't know if it's getting shot on the 15th, but the winner's definitely getting picked. Yeah, if you got a great one, fallow, and 200 kills, that's impressive. Absolutely. Oh, I see what you're saying. I got you. I got you. And I appreciate it. I really do. But if you were gonna want to give your great one to somebody, you could maybe give it to someone who actually doesn't have a great one, or anybody else. I'll politely decline. Uh, I have plenty of great ones, but I really do appreciate it. But yeah, fallow on 200 kills is impressive. That's pretty low. Well, if you're getting well, that's nice. That's nice. If you're getting, really low average kill rates on your grinds, I'm assuming you're pretty well HM'd. You already got my gun up. What am I doing here? So I'm going to say it again because we've had more people join. I'm working on getting OBS situated with my capture card because I'm streaming right now straight from the PlayStation, and it's not that great because you can only stream 1080, and OBS is going to make everything much better, and I should have that squared away by the time I live stream that Great One giveaway on the 15th. Yeah. Yeah, I've seen some Baja Brock videos. I watch a lot of different creators. Yeah. And moose are one of the hardest great ones to grind in the game because, for example, if you go to the New England map, you can have over 200 drink zones. It's an incredibly time consuming to find over 200 drink zones. I did see his Great One Black Hole Theory, although I don't remember much about it. Yeah, yep. New England can have over 200 drink zones for moose. Over 200. That's like a super challenging grind right there. You wanna challenge yourself or hate your life, do a moose grind on New England. Because you can't see anything past 50 meters, and that's the most drink zones of any species on any map in the game. Oh, hello, buddy. I mean, yeah, I love Medved for moose, and I'll tell you why. Because Medved is most of the time you have clean shooting lanes. It's much easier to manage. A lot of your zones will be out where it's really open. That's what I mean by clean shooting lanes. Whereas other maps, you have some trees and some other foliage around that kind of makes it harder. Man, I hope so. That's what I've been trying to do. Um, let's turn this guy. Yeah, I'll tell you what, this 500, it puts moose down. I don't think I'd ever attempt a frontal shot on a moose with the 300 at past 150. Super rares are 100% harder. Like it absolutely harder to get than a great one. I'm very familiar with the statistics on super rares. There are some super rares in the game. One super rare in particular that the base rate is 1 in 3.4 million, and that's the albino bob white quail. That is the rarest super rare in the game. The albino bob white quail alone, without it being diamond, the odds of it spawning are 1 in like 34,000, 1 in 33,500. 0.003%. That's impressive. I've never got a super rare actually myself. I did have a super rare given to me by a buddy of mine, but I've never actually got a super rare. So when I did my lodge tour, I've had a couple things given to me. When I did my lodge tour, I took anything that I didn't earn myself legitimately. I took it out of my lodge, and then I did my lodge tour because it's not right for me to put something in my lodge that a buddy of mine gave me or something like that. I don't think that's fair. That's disingenuous. So I do have a super rare, but I've never actually got one myself. One day, hopefully. Yeah, I understand that, Brian. I mean, I guess because it's my buddy, like I don't really take things from random people, but you know, me and a couple of my buddies, we hunt together, and like I don't do any trading or any of that. Um, but we do hook each other up here and there, but typically I don't. And I also won't take credit for it if I didn't earn it. That's that's not me. Like Kendall Gray, he's probably been given like, I don't know, 7, 8, 10, 12, however many great ones. Because it's kind of like, it's Kendall Gray. His main YouTube channel has like 5 million subs. So to have him in your stream, I mean, that's pretty impressive to have a guy with 5 million subs in your stream. Yeah, so um, I'm going to be putting a video out on herd management that's going to be diving in depth into it. I got a couple videos I'm working on now, but I can tell you that if you look up herd management by weight, and the reason I say that is because your population, give me 1 second here, your population of your species on your map is balanced by the weight. Now, whenever you have, like for example, a level 5 moose, it's typically the highest weight, 545 to 620. So weight correlates to difficulty level. Weight also correlates to trophy rating. For example, a level 4 moose and a level 5 moose can have the same trophy rating. I have personally shot a 300 scoring level 4 moose, one of my 300s. I believe I have a video of it on my PlayStation somewhere. I might actually put it up on YouTube if I can find it. So weight-based HM seems to be the superior way to HM rather than just difficulty level alone. And that's how I have my entire Medved HM'd, is by weight. And whenever an animal gets down to a level 2 with a 395 to 470 weight, I quit shooting it. And inside doing that, I have in 1,462 kills, I've spawned 5 Great One Moose. So it's giving me an average of 1 in 292 right now. But that number is going to go up because I think I'm about 330 kills into this grind. So that would be my advice, is to check out an HM guide on weight, because I'm probably, in a video that I'm going to do, I'm probably going to do like a more beginner friendly herd management rather than extreme HM, because I want to try to help people who don't know what they're doing, haven't done it, are new, recently came back, things like that. I want to help people and tell them things like some of the bigger creators don't say. Like, for example, in Great One Grinds, you sometimes hear the term easy, or you hear the term, the phrase, that's all there is to it. There is nothing easy about a Great One grind. Nothing easy. It's one of the hardest things you can do in the game. And there's nothing wrong with that, Brian. There's nothing wrong with that. But all the science and evidence has shown over time that herd management increases your average spawn rates for Great One. There's like mountains of evidence for it. Like, I believe herd management increases your Great One spawn rate. You mean auto walking while inside the harvest menu? I don't know if you actually do it, but you still hear the sounds. Let me see if I can do it on this next moose I kill here. All right. Yeah, I use auto walk a ton too. That's what I'm doing right now. You, what system are you on? I can't remember if you said what system you're on. Oh yeah, same as me. Yeah. So I'll leave my auto run on and I'll hit claim trophy and we'll see. So you can still hear me running, but I can't see if I'm running away or not till I claim him. And I definitely ran. I'm assuming, yeah, because I can do it. I just did it. I actually don't like doing that. Sometimes I'll be auto running and I'll forget that I'm running when I hit the harvest screen, and then I go come back out of it, and I've ran off the side of a mountain doing that. It's fun stuff. No, I did this the other day. Can you let me spot you, please? Thank you. Ooh, Texas heart shot. Let's give it a shot. Oh, that was off to the left a little bit. Still got him, though. Oh, yeah, I can see that, like the save time. Yeah, absolutely. Now, like me on my moose grind, I shoot one animal per zone, and that's like it's best to only shoot one moose per zone. When I go to fallow or whitetail or something, red deer, I'll be shooting more than one per zone. Hey, I'm about there with you. Yeah, the two lake, yeah. Yep. All right, let's see what we got here. One thing I've never got yet is a melanistic moose. I've got tons of piebalds, tons of albinos, no melanistics. Now I got him with a good shot. I have a video on my channel. I got an albino and a piebald 5 kills apart. It was pretty wild, but that's awesome. 2 rare in a day. It's pretty impressive. What's going on, Sawteller? Hey man, you could. Everybody has the same chance. I'm on Medved right now. Yeah, same with mine, Brian. An albino and then a piebald, I believe, 5 kills later. I would have to say yes. Medved is the best map to grind moose. Now, Layton typically has less drink zones on average than Medved. So, like, everyone's map is different. Like, there's a maximum amount of possible drink zones you can have, and here on Medved, it's about 135, 140. On Layton, I believe it's like 120. So, on average, you have less drink zones to manage on Layton, so Layton's a little bit easier, but Medved gives you cleaner shooting lanes. It's more of an open area where most of your zones are going to be at. But I don't have mains and exteriors. Yep, you can have a maximum of 130. I believe, last count, I have 118. That's all I have. Now, every once in a while, I get a new zone because of a jumper, or I accidentally shot a solo in a herd, because even though I've done this a long time, 130 or 118 drink zones is a lot of different herds of moose to try to remember what moose are actually there. Yes, 100, and you can have, I believe it's 140 is the maximum on Medved for moose, 140 drink zones. I have 118. But everybody's map's different. I have 118. Another guy has 127. Another guy could have 112. Because your herd sizes are different. Like, when your population is generated, once you find your drink zones, all your herd sizes and how many herds are at each drink zone are all going to be different. That's pretty nice. You have 14 diamonds stacked. Nice. Nice, Brian. Yeah, I love doing the moose grind, and so the setup's gonna take some time and take some money finding all them drink zones. I think it took me, between finding all my drink zones and getting my herd management set up and everything going, it took me about 50 hours. And I wasn't even herd managed yet. That was just to find everything, get my zones set up, figure out where I'm shooting what at. It took me about 50 hours. No, so I'm using the 500. It's 500 Richardson. I actually used to use the 375 on moose, and then I switched to the 500. And I used the 500 long enough that I tried to switch back, and the aiming characteristics between the 500 and the 375 are so different, and I'm so used to the 500. Like, I was shooting terribly when I went back to the 375, so I'm just like, yep, I'm going to use the 500 on moose forever. even though the bullets are extremely expensive. All right. Nice, 3 hours. That's pretty quick. One thing, like with the fallow, they're isolated to a certain part of the map. Even though you can have like 40 drink zones, 50 drink zones, they're isolated to a certain part of the map. Whereas moose are at every water source on the map. They can be from top to bottom, like on Medved, Yukon. Every water source, moose can be everywhere. Like the maximum amount of fallow zones you can have. Now, there's like no hard capped max. When we say max zones, it's like this is the person who's had the most amount of fallow zones ever. So it's roughly in the ballpark of 50, I believe it is. And then typically, most people are going to be somewhere in like 35, 35-ish range. 35 to 40, I should say. What what don't you understand about it? Or what don't you grasp, I guess I should say. Guess we can talk about that a little bit before I end the stream here. Maybe I can give you a pointer or maybe explain something to you that so I guess I can just, just explain it in an easy to grasp term, I guess. So, proper herd management. You go in, you open your map. It's the first time you got your initial spawns. You pick your species that you're going to hunt. And what you do is you find, typically you find all their drink zones because there are some species that don't have any drink zones at all. Himalayan tar, I believe they don't drink at all. So you find all their drink zones. And then from finding all their drink zones, you find zones that have really high level animals, max weight animals, and you would keep those as your main zones. Now, then that makes your herd management much easier. Okay, the spawns, how to set it up properly. So I guess that's what I'm explaining. And then so finding your drink zones is the most important thing. Like before you even shoot animals, like finding all your drink zones, it should be a priority over shooting animals. Unless you have like a great big solo max level, max weight diamond and you know it's a solo, sure, shoot that because you're going to manage it down anyways. But so once you find all your drink zones, you'll start from there because your map will already be partially HM. You're going to have diamonds on there and you're going to have really little animals on there. So you take the zones that you find your max level, max weight diamonds in. At first, yes, at first, because you want to get your mains stacked with diamonds before you shoot down the rest of your map. And the reason you want to stack your mains with diamonds is because the population is balanced by weight. Diamonds are maximum weight, so that forces the map to spawn in small, low levels much more often. So at first you kind of do reverse HM to then turn around and do HM the proper way. So because stacking diamonds, all you do that for is to shoot down your exteriors and your solos. Once you have your map shot down, there's no reason to stack diamonds anymore. So you would find any zones that have a diamond in it, max weight, max level, and you would keep that as a main. Maybe you find 3, 4, 5 that have a 5 in it, or a 9, depending on what the animal is. You'd keep that as a main. That way part of your work's already done. Then you go through your other zones shooting animals and you want to save any max weight, max difficulty animal, you want to stack that. Then once you get up to about 12 to 14 of them, 10 or 12 even works. Then you go to all your exteriors and you shoot your biggest animals in your exteriors until they come back as low level, low weight animals. And every grind's different. So, like for fallow, for red deer, it's going to be different because your red deer you want to shoot like fives and up in your exteriors. Moose in your exteriors. I don't use exteriors in mains. I just shoot at zones until they're a small weight level 2, and then I don't use that zone anymore. I'll never shoot that moose again. So I constantly keep moving zones. I don't have mains and exteriors, but traditionally, after you stack all the diamonds in your mains, you would shoot all your exteriors till they're all little small animals. And then once your exteriors and your solos, because you'll do this with your solos too, while your diamonds are stacked, you'll shoot your solos down. Once they're all small enough level, like for a moose, I leave level 3 solos on there. I don't care about trophy rating. It doesn't really matter in the grand scheme of things. Trophy rating might affect my dime rate a little bit, but it's not going to affect a great one spawn. A little bit. But if like watch a couple of videos on it and like it, how I'm explaining it to you, it'll start coming to you. So yeah, so that's the basic version I can give you. I will be coming out with a video going in depth explaining HM to like at a beginner level, along with some other videos I'm currently working on. Yeah, not a problem. Absolutely. Like I say, I really enjoy all you guys stopping in. This is the most viewers I've had on a stream, and people chatting. I love you guys. You guys don't know what this means to me, but I think I'm going to wrap the stream up here, and hopefully by the time I do the Great One giveaway, I'll have OBS and my capture card. Everything will be up and running, so my stream doesn't look like it looked today because I'm streaming straight from the PlayStation. I just want to make the best quality content I can for you guys to enjoy. So I appreciate you guys all coming and hanging out. No, no, no. It's 4:30 p.m. for me. I'm on the East Coast of the US, so I've got a couple errands to run and got a couple things to do with my wife. So I might be back on the game later tonight. I'm not sure, but I'll definitely be on tomorrow. I might even go live tomorrow again because of the just interactions I've got from the live. But yeah, I really appreciate you guys. Until the next one, take it easy.